The series is back, and it's going to be in video essay form, not from here on out, but just for this video alone. So sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, because we're reviewing 5 separate chicken breeds today that will hopefully make your opportunity of buying chickens a little bit more easier. Now, the first breed we're going to be talking about are the Marans. Now, I know you're like, oh, you've already reviewed black copper Marans on the channel. What do you mean more Marans? Well, there are definitely more than just black copper Marans to talk about, because there's a lot of subbreeds of Marans, and let's take a look at them. Black copper Marans are just one of the subspecies of the Maran group, if you will. Alright, that was the most random thing I've ever said, but eggs are going to be a solid 19 out of 25. They don't lay too many of them, but of course it makes up for them in enjoyability, scoring about a 23 out of 25 or 92. The reason is quite simply because they are just absolutely friendly. You'll love them. I have black copper Marans. All Marans are about the same, so I'd give this about the same score for all of the other chickens. As for reliability, 24 out of 25. They're very reliable. The roosters are known to be really gentle and pretty tame all in all. And the overall score I'm going to give them is a 22 out of 25. They are lacking in some departments, but make up for it in others, so I'll give them about an 88%. That, believe it or not, is actually the overall score of all 4 of them combined, which gives me an easy to intermediate level range, which if you don't know, it's on the screen right now. Now next up we got quite the interesting breed of chicken, and you're like, who is the Shamo? Well, the picture on the screen previously in the transition was obviously the Shamo, and already I'm not the biggest fan of them because of their looks, but I don't really want to judge a chicken by its looks, because they could definitely have different qualities. Well, let's take a look at how their score holds up against that statement. Already off to a bad start, kicking it off with a 6 out of 25 for the eggs. Something almost unheard of. That is literally a failing grade if we're counting it as a grade, but we're not going to count it as such. Now, that does make up a little bit for enjoyability, but the hens are very flighty. They do tolerate people really well, according to my notes. It's just they don't really like other chickens of their same, gender that much. So that's why I'm giving them a 19 out of 25 for that. Their reliability could be better. 17 out of 25. That's like a 72. Actually, 68%. So that's not terrible. I mean, yeah, it could be better. And then the overall, I'll just give them an 18 out of 25. Not really of the greatest. Now, do we have a new lowest score? Yes, 60 out of 100, unfortunately, for these chickens, which is quite sad because they have so much potential. Better luck next time. Now, I just previously talked about a chicken breed that, well, definitely could be a bit better. Now, I guess we'll talk about a chicken breed that could definitely be a whole lot worse. We have the Padovana. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing it incorrect. I know it's an Italian chicken. And also, if you're wondering, it looks the same as a Polish chicken, except they have beards like Easter eggers, so they technically belong to the Americana family. Anyways, enough rambling. Their eggs start off with a 19 out of 25. Alright, we're definitely starting off to a better score. Could be a bit better, but yeah, it could be worse. Now, this definitely makes up with the enjoyability and reliability, both becoming a 25 out of 25 for each, respectively. Which means this is truly a chicken of all time. And I personally believe, from what I've done my research on, they have a lot of good causes, enjoyability. They're really enjoyable. They're probably one of the most tame chickens around people, just like Polish chickens, I believe I said. The reliability, they're very reliable. And as a matter of fact, the reason why I put reliability so high is because these chickens are born in a specific way, where if it was a rooster, you could tell because of the color. Now, because of this, I'm going to give it a 25 out of 25. The chickens are very easy to decipher. So, do you think I got above a 60? Well, look at the score below. 94 out of 100. Of course it's above a 60. What did you expect? Well, next up, I hear you guys saying, oh, this is literally just a barred rock. Well, listen here, buddy. In my opinion, there are some subtle differences, even if you don't realize it. So, calm down, little bro. Anyways, let's talk about these scores. The eggs already up to a good start, clocking in at a 23 out of 25. I mean, we are currently off to a very good start with the chicken breed. And then, the enjoyability, a little bit lower, but still reasonable. Like around average, what you'd expect. They're not terribly flighty. They're a bit better than barred rock. They're a bit worse than barred rocks, which is one subtle difference. The enjoyability clocking in at a 17.5 out of 25. But the reliability, on the other hand, really reliable chickens. Definitely ones that'll help you through the tough times. 25 out of 25. The overall, I'm going to give them a solid 20.5 out of 25 due to some specific other things going on with the chicken, and because they remind me of Barred Rocks, and Barred Rocks are literally one of my favorite chicken breeds. Barred Rocks, I don't care what you do, I'm 100% biased that they're a 10 out of 10 chicken breed. 86 out of 100 is the final score for this chicken breed, believe it or not. Now, just a quick spoiler alert, this is going to be one of the greatest chicken breeds you've never heard of, clocking in with above a 60 out of 100, trust me. Their eggs are going to start off with a 25 out of 25, already going strong for the chickens, with the enjoyability also clocking in fairly high at 22 out of 25, bit average around that point. The reliability is also a 24 out of 25, which I mean is pretty cool. You know, I'd say they're definitely pretty good chickens, and I definitely give them the benefit of that. Now, the eggs, as I forgot to mention, they are actually dual purpose, which really makes them a really good, reliable chicken breed. They have good reliability scores, and I'd say because they're dual purpose, you can raise them for both meat and, of course, for eggs, which really makes it a whole lot easier on you. And the overall is a 25 out of 25 because they could definitely be really cool and cute chickens. Total score, 96 out of 100, making it now the highest scoring chicken breed on this list. Now, I really want to keep the series going, so be sure to watch the other, I kind of lost track how many parts of the series I've done. The last time I did this was like 2 months ago, so you have to do a little bit of digging. But anyways, be sure to click the video on the screen right now. It's a cool little video I made 2 days ago. We're in 12 Days of Chicken. We're in the heart of the Christmas holiday season. I wish you a happy holidays. Anyways, I'm out. Subscribe.